Are you ready to talk some receivers?
Sure.
Receiver run. Pick 20, Seattle Seahawks, Jaxon Smith-Njigba. The first receiver off the board, and first of 4 here. Another guy that started slow because of injury, hand injury early in the season, affected his drop rate. To me, those are the 2 biggest things, right? Dropped about 11% of his passes. Contested catches was well below average. But then other times it was like, man, now I see why he was a first rounder. So a little up and down for JSN in year 1.
Yeah, it was. The other question I think that he had coming into the NFL was, is he just going to be a slot guy, or can he play outside? Can he be more effectively in the NFL than he was in college? 69% of his snaps inside as a slot receiver. So still a little bit TBD, had played outside a little bit, but was primarily a slot guy. It was okay as a rookie season. Like, flashed some potential, flashed some ability, but certainly didn't make the kind of impact that the people that had him at the top of their rookie rankings or receiver rankings, draft rankings would have been expecting.
He was on his way to starting like that second half narrative. He'd had a bunch of games with 4, 6, 7 catches, and then slowed down a little bit the last couple weeks of the season. But I still have high expectations for JSN, and I don't know if he overtakes Tyler Lockett on the depth chart this year necessarily. Maybe he steals some snaps.
It's the pathway I think will be there for him to do that. Like, Tyler Lockett looks like he's on the way down at this point, declining, hitting that point. Like, if JSN is going to become that type of player, it's going to happen now, because they would like it to happen now. Like, they need him to sort of take that step forward.
But yeah, I mean, even if Lockett, salvages another year or 2 playing on the outside. Let's say it's him and Metcalf on the outside. I still like JSN as potentially one of the better slot receivers in the NFL this year. I think he has a chance to. I don't think he's going to drop passes the way he did last year. I think that was the most disappointing part of his game. Was he was fundamentally sound and ran good routes, and maybe he wasn't as dynamic as Garrett Wilson or Chris Olave as an outside receiver in that full, complete wide receiver skill set. But as a dependable slot receiver that just had a good feel for the game, I think JSN still has that, and I think he has a chance to do that as wide receiver 3 this year, and again, maybe stealing some snaps from Lockett.
Yeah, I think if you were concerned about his limitations as a draft prospect, his rookie year did nothing to dissuade you from that concern, right? Like, he's not a contested catch guy. He's not particularly devastating after the catch. Those things, right? Now, can he operate? Can he run good routes? Can he sort of get to the right spot? Can he exploit zone? Can he get open? Yeah, these are all things, but it's the value add. It's like, can he be more than just a solid, primarily slot option? I don't know yet, based off what we saw.
It's a little bit better after the catch, even than I had expected last year. Had a lot of opportunities, but I'm expecting bigger things in year 2 for JSN.